Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So today is going to be a little bit of a different video than like what I usually do. I usually do stuff about makeup or like shopping videos. I've only done one of those, but I plan to do more. But today is going to be me talking about being a small YouTuber and like what comes from that. So first off, before I get started, this is my shirt from my shopping video where I got it at Target. It's so cute and comfy. But anyway, so I just kind of thought about recording this video like about 5 minutes ago, and I was like, you know what, I really want to record it because I want to get real with you about what it's really like being like a small YouTuber. Like, you see all the glitz and the glam of like the bigger YouTubers and the fact that like, yeah, they get like 1,000 views in like 1 second. I don't know if that's actually a fact, but you don't hear anything about smaller YouTubers. Obviously they're smaller. That's pretty self-explanatory as to why you don't hear about them as much. And so I was looking back, and I've been on YouTube for about 7 months now, maybe 8, I don't know, about 7 or 8 months. And like, I really, really like doing YouTube. And throughout my YouTube experience, I have had a lot of hectic things go on. And it's true, like, it's not been excuses. It's not being like, oh, like, yeah, I'm sorry guys that I had this like set schedule of Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday videos, and like now I do them like sporadically. It really is where what happened, in a very like short explanation, is that I moved out of my parents' house, and then like I have moved multiple times since then because of life circumstances. And it's not a bad thing. It's not like I was like living on the street and like anything like that. It was just like where a lot of things happened at once, and like now I'm planning a wedding. And by the way, just a side note, planning a wedding is not as fun as everybody says it is. Like, they're just like, oh, it's a beautiful time in your life. It's like when people are like, oh, you're having a baby, which is super exciting. It's like, oh, you're having a baby? Oh, that's so beautiful. It's so natural. But actually, it's painful, and they don't tell you, like, it's like they tell you only the fun parts. And there are, like, I mean, obviously, the end result is that I'm going to marry my best friend, and I'm so excited about that. And, you know, for me, I've had a lot of weird relationships. Not a lot. I've had, like, 3 or 4. 3. So, so it's like, now I'm like, oh my gosh, I finally found that person that like I'm going to share my life with. We're going to have children, hopefully, and you know, we're going to grow old together. And so it's really exciting, but like planning a wedding is not as glitzy and glamorous as everybody says it is. It's really stressful, and you have people coming from all sides being like, what do you want here? This is your budget, so you can't do too much over here, so like balance it out. So, and you know, that's fine. Like, it's pretty much a struggle that every like bride-to-be goes through. And like, I'm pretty like chill and laid back, so I don't like heavy stress. Like, I don't like big problems, so I'm trying to keep it as chill as possible and trying to keep it to where I will enjoy it. So anyway, back to my main point of YouTube. While all of this stuff has been going on, I've also been trying to, you know, do YouTube. And so it's been very hard because a couple months back I made a Wind Down Wednesday about how I was like, I can't do this normal schedule anymore, because really, it's funny because you're like, oh, 3 videos a week, yeah, big whoop-de-doo, but I had like 2 or 3 2 or 3 part-time jobs where they all kind of like went against each other on like times. Like, it would be like, you leave this job, then you go to this job, then you go to this job, and then da-da-da-da. Basically, it's like I had to make a video about like, I can't do this 3 days a week, and that was my fault because I put that on me because I got so excited. And like, one of my things like that I do that it's not necessarily like a flaw, but it's definitely something that I need to like be careful with, because I can get like way in over my head. Like, I'll be like, oh my gosh, this is so much fun, I love this so much, I'm gonna do 3 videos a week, I'm gonna record a video, edit the video, record a video, edit a video, record a video, edit a video. And then like I would have like technical difficulties because I'm actually doing it all on my phone. Like, I record on my phone, and then I have an app called Splice that I edit, and it's a really good app, but like, it's actually, editing is like my least favorite thing ever. It's so boring, and you have to be very intricate and detailed, and so like, it's just very stressful. And the thing is that people don't tell you this. Like when you're starting a YouTube channel, it's not like they're like, oh yeah, it's really fun, but by the way, you're gonna stress out, you're gonna break out in acne because you're gonna try to put too much on yourself because you're gonna get way too excited, which is true. And so being a small YouTuber is not as rewarding, obviously, as being a big YouTuber. And it's not the money that I'm even talking about. It's the views. It's the likes. It's the views. It's like all of that kind of stuff, you know, like I have what, like 278 subscribers right now? That's like nothing. And like the thing is like, I don't get that many views for how much work I put into recording a video, editing a video, planning the videos. Like I have like a planner where I like come up with ideas and I try to be creative. And like the funny thing is I'll see other people doing like almost exact same videos as me or very close, and they're getting more views than me, and it's really annoying. And I'm not, you know, like, we're not supposed to say that, but it's true, it is, and it's not like I'm mad at them, like, good for them. I want people to be successful, but it's very hard to put so much work in with so little, like, give back. And, you know, that's true with any kind of, like, task, especially, like, full-time jobs. When you first start out, people don't take you as seriously as somebody who's, like, been established for 25 years or something like that, and you're not as interesting. And it's funny because, like, my fiance and I have discussed this. He recently, not recently, it's been almost like 8 or 9 months, and he got a new job, but like the process leading up to him getting a new job was like, okay, I've applied for 45 jobs. I've gotten 3 callbacks. 2 of those ghosted me because they do that now. 2 of those ghosted me, and they acted like they were interested in me, but they went with somebody older, or they went with somebody who had more experience in the field. He's 28, so like he has a lot of experience for a 28-year-old. He's accomplished a lot. I tell him that a lot. But he's not as established or as experienced as like somebody who's 55. You know? So like it's very weird how like the job market works, and like how things like this, like YouTube, relate to that. So, you know, it's and we've discussed, like, he and I have discussed, like, why it bothers me that, like, other YouTubers are getting more views. And I'm not talking about people like Tati Westbrook, who has been on YouTube for, like, 9 years or something. She said it in a recent video. And I love Tati, by the way. Ugh. Like, I watch every single one of her videos, and she does 3 videos a week. And I know it's, like, a big pain in the butt, and it's hard, and she just launched, like, her own line, which I haven't done yet, and I want to, on a side note. But, like, I'm not talking about her, I'm not talking about Jaclyn Hill, I'm not talking about, like, people like that, Nikki Tutorials, who have been on YouTube for a while, so they're more established. I am talking about people who have been on YouTube for maybe a little bit longer than me, or, like, about the same time as me, and get more views than me. And it's not, you know, like, it's not like I'm mad at them. I watch a lot of these people. I enjoy their videos. I like their content. The problem that I find myself battling with is that I put just as much work into my videos, maybe more, maybe a little bit less, I don't know. But I put a lot of work. That's what I know. I put a lot of work into my videos, and I try to navigate my schedule to where I don't interfere with my life, like with YouTube. Like, I don't let it overcome like my actual like living life, like my real life with people, not just viewers. But also, I like YouTube. I like it being a hobby. I love the thought of getting in front of a camera. It's so weird. Getting in front of a camera, recording myself, doing techniques, showing you what I'm doing, showing you like where I'm shopping and like that kind of stuff. Because I've wanted to do YouTube since I was about 16 or 17 when I started like actually really binging YouTube videos. Like Tati Westbrook, like I said just a second ago, Tati Westbrook, Jessica Braun, and Taylor Wynn, who was previously the Taylor, are my favorites. I've been watching them for a very long time. So it's like, like, I've been wanting to do it for so long, and what's funny is they don't tell you when you start that you won't get that many views, you know, or if you get like a few hundred, that's great, but you know, like, I had one video that got like 1,400 or something, which was really surprising. I don't know how. But then like my other videos will range from like getting like 17 views to maybe like 80. And that's like nothing, you know, and I don't get very many comments. I don't get a whole lot of likes because it is a proportionate thing. Like even people who get like millions of views get like thousands of likes or something like that, because not everybody goes in and goes, "Oh, I like this video. Let me hit the thumbs up. Let me hit the notification bell." Like all of that kind of stuff. They just, you know, it is like it's not really like equal to how many views you actually get. But it like sometimes like seeing the amount of views that I get, or seeing that the likes, or that I don't get very many comments, is actually like very like it kind of like hurts your self-esteem a little bit. And that sounds so silly because it's really like going against what everybody tells you, like, no, don't let yourself be validated by other people. But that's what we all do. Like, we do. We are constantly doing things to get other people's attention, even if we don't like to admit that. Like, oh, I put makeup on for myself, yes, but if some girl or somebody compliments me, like, oh my gosh, I love your makeup, then that validated me and I feel good about myself. Same thing about hair, clothes, even like if somebody compliments something like physical, like your eyes, don't make it dirty, like your eyes or your smile or something like that, even though those are something that like you didn't do to make yourself look good, it's like it makes you feel so good. And so like we're constantly wanting to be validated by other people, and it's something that people don't like to discuss, like, oh no, don't, like, you know, self positivity or something. Yeah, we should love ourselves. We should have self-love. We should respect ourselves. But we can't deny that we like to be validated and approved by other people. And it's a thing of society, it's a thing of the world. That's just like how it is. And so when I get like very little views, or not very many thumbs up, or 0 comments, it's like it kind of hurts my self-esteem a little bit. Like, oh, like that video was an hour long. I cut it down to 30 minutes. It took me 2.5 hours to edit, and it took me like an hour and a half to upload. And I got 3 likes and 0 comments and 25 views. Like, it's like, oh, and like then like one time I got like a thumbs down, and like that, you know, you're like, oh well, geez, somebody went through the effort of like hitting the thumbs down button and disliking it, thank you. But you know, it's just like, it's hard in terms of like, yes, it's a first world problem or whatever people want to call it, but it does hurt your self-esteem, especially like as a woman. What I mean by that is like, we as women are constantly wanting to be validated more than men. Like men, yeah, they like to be validated, but women go to like extremes to be validated because that is what society has told us to do. So that's what we do, and we enjoy that. And everybody likes attention, that is true. Like even some people who don't like to be the center of attention, people still like to be recognized and like to be noticed. So when you're not noticed on something like as silly as people would probably say, as like YouTube views, likes, comments, then like it still does, like, it kind of like brings you down a little bit. But the thing is that you have to keep going, and I have to tell myself that all the time. So I have to be like, no, Monica, it's fine. Don't let it bother you. Just keep working. Don't let it get you down. Because it's not like I was the popular girl in high school. Like, it's not like I was the cheerleader or on the dance team. Like, I was never really noticed in high school. And like, this is me putting myself out there like I didn't do in high school. Like, I was in the band. I was like the geek, which is fine. I am a musical person. I'm not coordinated. It would be dangerous if I were a cheerleader or on the dance team. I'm just going to be honest. It would be dangerous for me and those around me. But like, the constant like pressure of the world to be noticed is there as well. So like, what I'm saying is, I'm kind of like just rambling because this is an off the wall video that I decided to make randomly. is that, like, you know, I'm trying to not let myself get down by not being completely validated by people. And it may not even be that people are, like, purposely not watching my videos. It may just be that I am a really small YouTuber right now. I am a newer one. It's not like I've been here for years and I'm getting this. You know, YouTube is not one of those guarantees that you will be successful. And I have to stop putting so much pressure on myself. I have to, like, know that it's okay if I don't get as many views as people right now. Maybe I will get more views in the future. Maybe I won't. Let's take it day by day. That is what I'm dealing with, and, like, it is okay. So, if there are any other smaller YouTubers watching this, I'm with you. I understand that feeling of, like, oh, I put a lot of effort and work into this video and it's not getting that many views, it's not getting that many likes, it's not getting any comments, whatever. So, like, I get you, I understand you, but it's gonna be okay. You know, like, this is not my full-time job, this is just a hobby right now. It is a full-time job for other people who are successful in this, and that is amazing for them, and I am happy for them. I think that's great. Maybe, I don't know what the future holds for me, like, maybe this will be something that will become more, like, permanent, or maybe it will just be something I did in my early 20s. That is something that I will find out in the future and, like, keep you posted on or something. So, yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. I know it was way different than most of my content is, but I really hope you guys liked it. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that notification bell down below so you are notified when I upload next and in the future. And if you want to leave a comment, leave a comment. And consider subscribing if you haven't already. I love you guys. Thank you for those of you who watch me. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.